Well, this is a throwback, isn't it? Today I'm going to make a video showing how to remove your NASCAR 164 diecast from their base so they could be loose like this. Here are the tools you're going to need. You're going to need a pocket knife, for sure. And ideally, you're going to want one of these. This is a electronic repair kit. I got this from Walmart, and it's got the special security bits you need to remove those triangle head screws. If you don't have one of those, we're going to go with the more destructive method, which is nail clippers. This first method is a quick and cheap method if you don't care about preserving the base and you don't mind getting your hands a little bit dirty. All you're going to need to do is take your car and your clippers, find a spot, in this case underneath the jack point's a good one, and just snip at the base. It's acrylic. You're not going to worry about breaking it. Don't worry. It's cracked. And now you can just spin it off like this. Bob's your uncle. And now your car is free. And it can join your other cars as well. Okay, so if you didn't like that method, we're going to go with the more clean method, which is using a screwdriver. The first step you're going to do is take your knife and dig out as much glue as you can from the screw heads. Now, if it's a newer car, made in the last couple years or so, that's going to be a little easy because the glue is still fresh. You can literally scoop it out from the base by just poking at it and digging it out. If it's old glue like this, where it's a lot harder, that's going to be very tricky, so be very careful. Way easier than this. But once you got the glue clear, you're going to take your screwdriver and unscrew the car from the base. You don't have to do it all the way. You just got to do it enough to where it clears out. And Bob is your uncle. Your car is once again clear. And it is ready to join the ranks with your other diecast that are also affected by the base. The best part about the screwdriver method is it also works on the winner circle cars Lionel put out for NASCAR Fendix and Target. The even better part, there is no glue holding the screws in. So all you have to do is take your screwdriver and just unscrew it. Easy as that. Rest in peace, Auto Club Speedway. The screwdriver method also works with Justin Allgaier's Traveler's Whiskey car from 2025. Process is the same. Step 1, take your knife and dig out any glue from underneath the base. In this case, I already did that. Step 2, you're going to want to take your car out of the case, which is a lot easier than it looks. It's just pulling it off. And the last step, take your screwdriver and unscrew it. And that's it. You now have access to the very first hard liquor diecast ever made. They didn't make any Clint Bowyer's cars with Jack Daniels. They didn't make any of Robbie Gordon's Jim Beam cars or Jamie McMurray's Crown Royal cars. But Justin Allgaier and Traveler's Whiskey. This is a milestone. This is so nice to have. These new cars are nice too, with the diecast chassis and the rubber tires. If you haven't picked one up, I recommend it. So there you go. 2 different methods on 3 different cars. And like I said, this applies to any diecast made by Lionel or Action since at least the year 2000. I'm talking old Winter Circle like that Rusty Wallace Miller Lite. I'm talking recent Lionel like this Brad Keselowski Miller Lite. Or even new stuff like this Bubba Wallace McDonald's. If you haven't done it yet and you want to, I say give it a shot. Thanks for watching.